Welcome to Wednesday News. I'm your friend and host Amit Roy. I want to tell you today how you can make lots of money from dividends and how you will get your money to invest in stock market. Dividend is a very good source of income, and the bank interest has slashed down, and we don't know how we'll make from our bank interest. So a dividend can be a very good source, and it has a snowballing effect. You see, if you are having good stocks, you earn a lot of dividends, and that can be calculated as your monthly income after your retirement. Now, I don't believe in the concept of retirement in that sense. Only the lazy people think about retirement. I don't want to talk about that sort of retirement. You are not doing anything, money will come. I don't like that idea. Anyway, retirement means you are working for others. You are later developing yourself or doing some business or enhancing your corpus, etc. That is fantastic in my opinion. Yeah, please like me, share me, and make comments on my channel. Now, dividend is a very, very interesting thing, very good thing, and very uh, big source of money generation to earn your personal finance. I will not call it. Some people like to call it a passive income. Why passive income? You are invested money in a share market, you are buying business, and you are getting profit from that business. I don't call it a passive income. It's your money from your business. I will see it that way. Now, a lot of people say, man, where will get that money, to invest in stock market? And so I want to tell you something. If you want to have bigger income, bigger portfolio, then might have bigger stocks or assembly of bigger stock accumulation. No, a lot of people ask me where I will get that money to bigger stock accumulation, how I'll get a lot of money. Yeah, I'm explaining you a few tips, and I'll mention few stocks name which I earn dividend from those stocks. Now look, money is not plentiful to anybody. To anybody, go and ask Ratan Tata. Go and ask Ratan Tata. Ambani, I don't know talk about Ambani. My guru. He's not my guru. Even uh, Bill Gates. Money is not plentiful to anybody. You always, when you grow bigger, your expense bigger, your dream dimension get bigger. Your needs big. Not for personal needs. Your contribution to society, your commitments grow bigger. So money is not enough for anybody. This much I can tell you. But when I'm talking about middle class terms, that you must earn 1 lakh every year. 5 lakhs every year from stock market minimum. So you need to have some sort of accumulation of stocks. Now, how you will get that money? Now, look, I'm giving you three, four avenues. No, I have given in my previous operations, vlogs, that you must have start frugally unless you have wealth transfer from your previous generations. Still, that money is not will not be enough. You cannot hold that money for good. You'll squander that money. You live frugally, humbly, and little, controlling yourself. For example, I'm giving you, if you're buying cigarettes, discard cigarettes habit. Discard it for a few years. Just don't smoke cigarettes, and you will save a lot of money, lots and lots of money. One cigarette costs 10 rupees, so one packet 100 rupees. A lot of people smoke 7, 8 cigarettes. My father used to smoke 10 packets of cigarette. Believe me, his fingers become yellow. So what a fool he was. I'm sorry to say for my father. He was ashamed. Anyway, he dreamed one day he will become rich. He didn't become rich, by the way. So you give up cigarettes, you will save a lot of money. Don't go out, every day in restaurants and drinking coffees. Make your own coffee in your house. Control your expenditure. There is a fantastic thing in Japanese called kabuko. Kabu, kabuiko. Sorry, very strange name to pronounce. That is a 100 years old technique called family budget. You have to make your budget. You have to make your budget. That budget will save you and make you a lot of money. And for making big money, you don't need a lot of money in the beginning. All you need compounding. I'm explaining how. Now, Kobuko says Planning, spending, and reflection. First, you think why, how you're spending money, how you're spending money, how you're earning money, how you're spending money. That's called family budget. Kobiko means family budget. That's a Japanese concept. Value money, value every 5 paisa, 10 paisa. These are big value. You don't understand it. When I was in Japan, one Bangladeshi man was, I knew his name is Kajol. I used to drink a lot of Coca-Colas, Pepsis, etc. etc. Then he used to tell me, look, this 100 yen has a lot of value. You will not realize that. That time I didn't realize. Now I realize I squandered a lot of money drinking Coca-Colas and Pepsis, etc. So, you can control that. You drink. I'm not saying you don't drink Pepsi's, Coca-Cola, but you can cut down your expenditure, your consumption. You save a lot of money. Then you have a lot of other faltu expenditure, we call it in Hindi. Faltu expenditure, and unnecessary expenditures. If you can wear 2 shirts every week, you're changing 2 shirts every day 2 times. You don't need to do that. You buy reasonably, non-expensive perfumes. And then like that, you can cut down your cost. So first see how you're spending money, respect money. And then reflection. Reflection is very, very important. How you are, after planning and spending, there's come reflection. How you spend money, you analyze your faults, why you have made mistakes, etc. You can save a lot of money. Now, for example, you make 20,000 rupees or 25,000 rupees. You can save some money every month. You can plan for your expenditure after spending all your expenditure and all. You can easily save 5,000 rupees. Then you can do one thing, you can take tuitions. You have to work a little bit hard for a few years. I'm telling you, money will not grow like that, Money doesn't come from charity. I didn't see anybody giving me money. So you have to do something, painting. You can teach painting. You can teach mathematics to others. Save some money from that account. You make 3,000-4,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees. So you save it. There are other avenues. You can agriculture income, as I said from other in a previous video. So you save that money. Now invest that money in stock market every month. Invest that money, and that will give you return. And when you get dividend, now coming to dividend, when you get dividend, spend the dividend again in buying stocks, buying other stocks. So that is giving you a big advantage, and you don't realize how big it can be. You can make crores in 1 crore, 2 crore in 15-20 years, not spending a lot of money. You grow your portfolio this way. So that a lot of people say snowballing. One snowball coming down from the hilltop, it gathers more snow, it bigger. Like that's compounding. I'm giving a few names. Like I have ITC, I make a lot of money from ITC dividends. No, one thing I want to tell you, dividend is not your birthright. When companies make profit, you get dividend. Companies earn money and they don't spend money for developments and others, and they give you dividends. So these days dividend is a big thing, you see. My time dividend was not very big thing. Now these days dividends are very, very big. A lot of companies are giving big dividend. TCS is giving dividend. Wipro started giving big dividend. Now Coal India gives big dividend. I had Coal India. But giving dividend means that stock is not a superb stock. You have to choose stock that is good and giving dividend. You have to find a consistent dividend paying stock like Britannia. I'm giving you an example. Giving dividend for a very long time. So I'm giving you a few names. These are good stocks and giving big dividend. Hindustan Lever, my goodness. Oh my God, I get a lot of money from Hindustan Lever as well. So, you keep on buying those stocks, and there are future stocks. Now they're not giving big dividends, but in future they'll give big dividends. So you can imagine that. But in general, you buy stock those who are giving big dividends. For a history of giving dividends. Monarch stocks, aristocratic stocks, So, but you see the profitability of that company. Now, if you buy a stock at a higher price and price has come down, then you lose money in that sense. So, you buy in reasonably good time and good price. You find out RSI and see the 50 weeks high and low. So you can understand, but you track that stock, even buying that. Or you buy every month, whatever the price is. That is also another reason. But you keep accumulating the stock. When you get the dividend, don't spend the dividend. No, a lot of people get money and they buy this and that for personal consumption. You do that, but in the beginning, you re-employ or redeploy that money in buying stocks. Whatever stocks like, you take out from that uh, lease from profit making stocks, buy dividends, dividend paying stocks. So in general, you make a lot of money. And then after, when you retire after 20 years or 15 years, retire from working for others. I don't give up. Retire means you don't sleep in the room. That is not retirement. That is death. So I don't recommend that kind of retirement. So you do that and you make a lot of money. Enjoy your day. Prepare yourself. You know. And again, I will say, learn things. Keep on learning things. Keep on calculating things. Yeah, that's why the Kobuko is very, very important. Thank you very much, patient trading. Please like me, and share my channel. Best wishes. Thank you very much.